Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming class. So today we are going to explore one of the most exciting part of programming, that is control structures and functions. This is module 2 in which I will explain the control structures and functions. Okay, these are like the traffic signals and shortcuts of Python. They help your code make decisions and avoid repetitions. So let's dive in. First is control structure. What is it exactly? So let me ask you a question. What do you do when you check the weather app? You have to respond, guys. You can respond by comment box. You can do the comment in comment box. Okay. I think you are just want to say that we decide whether to carry an umbrella or not, right? So exactly, that is decision making. And in Python we do it with if statements. Okay, as you can see over the screen, that first is if statement. It is used for decision making, and this is the syntax of if statement. Okay, what is the syntax of if statement? This is the syntax of if statement. Okay, and this is the example of if statement. So yes, I will let you know that how this code will run. Okay guys, so first of all, what you have to do, you have to I will share this module to you guys, then you can copy the code because it will save your time. And if you want to write the code, then you can write also, no problem. So you can copy the code from here, and then you can go to Anaconda Navigator, and from where you can launch the Jupyter Notebook. And yes, in Jupyter Notebook you can write the code. Here I have written the code, that what is, yes, if a statement. So a is equal to 20. If age is greater than equal to 18, then print you are eligible to vote, and else print you are not eligible to vote. And you, as you can see over the screen, so this is the output, that you are eligible to vote. You are just thinking that this is the this is already run, so I'm just showing you again. Okay, I can copy here, I can copy the code from here, and then I can paste here, and then I'm just running the code, and you can see the output. You are eligible to vote because your age is 18 above. Okay, so this is something that how you can use the if statement. We will understand the loops. So yes, what is meaning of loop? Loop is doing things repeatedly. So imagine you have to say good morning to 100 students. Will you write print good morning 100 times? Is it right? No. This is where loops come in. For this problem, loop is introduced. Okay, so first is for loop. Yes, for loop is what? First of all, you have to understand the definition of loop. So this is the definition of loop, that loops are used to execute a block of codes multiple times. And first is for loops. For loops is used when you want to iterate over a sequence like list, tuple, string, and range. Okay, so the syntax of loop is here, as you can see over the screen. I am highlighting it. Okay, right here, from here to till. And this is the example of for loop. So yes, you can also run this code because this is the example of for loop. And I can show you the output here, where I was. Yeah, I was here. For I in range 5 and print hello I. It means that it will run 5 times. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4, from 0 to 4 5 times. Okay, so that you can also write the good morning to a students 100 times by using this code. You have to just alter this code, like you can apply it from 101 times, and yeah, for 100 times, and you can write the I, and in which you can write the good morning, right? And then you can run it. You can see how many times it has run. It has run 100 times. Okay, so you can send the message to anyone 100 times if you want. Then you can send by using the Python code, and you can use for this loop. Okay, and now the next topic is functions. No, before that, while loop. Recently I have just discussed about the for loop. Now you can understand the while loop. While loop is what? It is used when you want to repeat a block of code while a condition is true. Okay, and this is the syntax of while loop. Okay, and this is the example of while loop. And you can run this code by writing and by using pasting anything, whatever you want. So I'm just saving the time here. So I have just pasted in Jupyter notebook. I can show you the output here wherever I have used while loop. Yes, I have used it. I think I have, yes, I have used it here. Count 1, count equal to 1, while count is less than equal to 5, print count is count, and count plus 1 equal to itna. So you can see it has run 5 times. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now the next topic is functions. Okay, so functions is what? Functions are blocks of reusable code. Okay, they help organize code better and avoid repetitions. First of all, you have to define a function, and for that, this is the syntax how you can define the function. Okay, this is basic syntax that you all need to understand, because with the help of syntax you can write the code anywhere without any reference. Okay, and this is the example of function, so you can run it. I can show you the output of this code. Like, you can go to Jupyter notebook and you can write diff great name, return f hello name, and print great Shalini. So yes, what it has run, what it has given the output, it has given the output hello Shalini. Okay, because we want to run it, and by which you have to first of all you have to define the function. So yes, definition greet is a function, and where you have call the function again greet, and you can see the output hello Shalini. Okay, now the parameters and arguments. It is also important topic. You have to understand what is parameters and argument, right? I hope whatever I have taught you. Yes, so parameter and arguments are, parameters are variable listed in function definition. Arguments are values passed to the function. So as you can see here, definition add and a and b. So here parameter and return a b, and print add tn, मतलब जब वैल्यू पास करते हैं then it is arguments, and when हम वेरिएबल को पास करते हैं then it is parameters. Okay, so Shalini, as you can see over the screen, that this is the code which I used recently, and you can notice how we passed Shalini as a value, and this is called an argument. The name is inside the function is a parameter. Okay, and return values, what if we want to calculate and get the result back? Return values what? Return sent a result back to the caller. If not used, then the function returns none. Okay guys, and function can also return data, just like an ATM returns card when you give a card and pin. Okay, now we will just explain, we will get to understand that what is the scope of variables. First of all, you have to understand variable scope. Okay, so there are two types of scope, local scope and global scope. So yes, in local scope, variables defined inside a function, and in global scope, variables defined outside any function. As you can see the example, x equal to 10, this is global, and yes, definition, here it is defining the function, and so is function. X equal to 5, this is local variable. X equal to 10, matlab before defining the function, if we use the variable, this is global variable, this is global scope. And if we are just using the using the variable after defining the functions, then it is local variable, and then we can use print inside x. Okay, so and we have called it here so, and print outside x, you can get the output here. Okay, inside the function x is 5, outside it is still 10. So Python keeps track of where a variable was defined. Okay guys, and this is the chart, summary chart, that what we have discussed today in today's module, that concept, description and example. We have get to know that if, elif and else statement, it is used for decision making, and this is the example of this concept. Then after we have we have to understand that for loop. So what is the description? It is used for iterate over a sequence, and example is written over here. And then I have discussed the while loop. While loop is used to repeat while a condition is true. While is here you can see the example. And then definition, define a function, define great example here. Return value from a function, return a plus b, and a scope, local versus global variable access. So x is equal to 10 is global, and if just we are using the variable inside the inside the definition of function, then it is local variable. Okay guys, so I'm just I'm just going to give the quick recap. So yes, what does an if statement do? You have to understand what the difference between for and while loops, why do we use functions, what is the use of return keyword, and what is the difference between local and global variables. Okay guys.